The program, boy, do we have a treat for you today. Headliner from the Funny Bone, Dominique, is in studio with us right now, and we are going to learn all about her. Boy, you have some stories.
I do.
Oh, my goodness. First of all, welcome to the show.
Thank you, thank you.
And we need to find out all about you. So tell us all about you.
Okay, I have a lot to tell.
You were born?
I was born in Washington, D.C. I live in Los Angeles. I lived in New York City for a time. I started doing comedy maybe like 20 years ago now.
Jeez.
I used to work at the post office.
That's what we want to talk a little bit about
that's
right
what
now.
you wanted to talk
a little
about.
bit because Craig, our cameraman, also worked at the post office here,
Yes.
and they have their own language.
Yeah.
We do.
Now, what were you were throwing out?
Operations, different
Yeah.
operations.
You
You
worked
work on I worked on the OCR and the barcode sorter.
OCR, what does that mean?
I don't know.
Is it
It's a machine that sorts the mail. It sorts the mail. We don't know what it means, but I know it sorts the mail so you can. It breaks it down by zip code.
Okay.
I do remember that much because it's been a long time.
I bet you it's optical character recognition.
You're probably a supervisor. You at the post office. I
is.
think you were a supervisor. Yeah. That was good.
Yeah.
So what did you have to do?
Okay, so it breaks it down by the zip code.
Okay.
So you just clean the mail out once it's broken down and put it on this tray, and then somebody else walks by and get it, and they'll take it so it can be sorted and take it over to that. You said Lewis, what's his name? The camera guy.
Craig.
Then you take it over to Craig, and he gets it ready to deliver, and over and over and over again.
Wow. It never stops.
It never stops.
But you had the fun shift overnight.
It wasn't always fun because I was really young, and you know sometimes you don't realize you need to take a nap. So sometimes the mail would come out, and it was a belt right beside me, but that was a belt going to Canada. So I would just send the mail to Canada. I was like, I can't do it tonight. I just can't do it tonight.
Eventually, right?
Yeah, it'll get there eventually. I can't do it tonight.
Now, where you worked it's kind of known for a story of what happened at that particular post office, correct?
Yes,
in Washington,
it is.
D.C.
In Washington, D.C., yes.
Did you, in your shift, see anything happen or crazy stories working your shift?
No, not really. I mean, the only thing that I saw that was really crazy, because this was years ago, like in the 90s, people would come in there, you know, you had things that were like, since it was like a factory floor, safety hazards, people would come in there walking on the back of their shoes and stuff like that. They'd be like, you can't do that, because this is just not the park. You cannot wear flip-flops. But nothing really crazy happened. Not that I remember anyway. I can't think of anything really crazy.
That post office had an anthrax scare. Was that after?
That was after
9/11?
me. I had friends that still worked there, but it was after me. So
Yeah.
I was happy about that.
Good for
Right.
you.
Yeah, because that was bad.
So what made you jump out of working overnights at a postal office
Because that's so glamorous.
to doing what you're doing now?
I went postal. No, I don't know. I was just young, so I was bouncing around from a few things. I worked at a gynecologist's office. So, you know, when
sure.
yeah, sure.
Post office
OBGYN,
worker, gynecologist.
Oh,
Craig, did you do that? You did that too? Okay.
Yeah, Craig probably, yeah.
He's a freelancer over there. Yeah,
Really one of the hobbyists, Craig.
I was just trying to find my way. I was 20 years old, and I was trying to figure it out. I had waited all this time to get grown, and then I was like, oh, it's not all it's fixed up to be.
So when did you first get up on stage?
I first got up on stage, I was like 24 years old, and I got up on stage, and they didn't laugh a lot. They didn't, but I got enough chuckles that I could say, oh, maybe I can do this. Maybe this isn't a bad idea. And I just kept coming back and coming back. And I worked on it, and I guess I got pretty good at it, because now I'm in Iowa talking to you guys.
Have you been to Iowa before?
First time.
First time.
And I'm having a
Welcome.
great time.
You came at a perfect time,
Yes,
too.
I'm having a great time.
Because big sweet corn festival is going on this
Where
week.
can I get the corn?
Where can't you get the corn?
Everywhere.
Okay, tell me where to go. I've been looking.
These tents are going to
looking
pop up
for it.
all over the
We
place.
got to get
Okay.
you some corn.
Have
We can do
Leisha, there's got to be one or two out there.
Okay,
I would
okay.
think
Yeah.
I would think the Hy-Vee out there on George Mills has a bunch of it. So
Okay,
yeah.
because Leisha told me about the corn. So I've been wanting
Welcome
the
to
corn
Iowa.
every
Here's our
time.
corn.
I love corn, popcorn. I just love corn. So when she said sweet corn, I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah, and there's a big deal going on not too far from where the Funny Bone is, too. Maybe in the afternoon on Saturday you can run over there and see all the corn. They just give it away.
Oh,
They
yeah,
hand it
yeah.
out. It's plentiful.
What's DC known for food-wise? When you think of DC, what kind of food do you think of?
We're big seafood lovers, so
Oh, yeah?
blue crab. So we like seafood, blue crab. So I would say blue crab is our thing.
I didn't know
because
that.
we're close to Maryland, so I would say.
Oh, okay.
We're
Yeah.
close to Maryland, so we're big seafood lovers. So anything seafood, but mostly blue crabs. We eat a lot of crabs. I mean, just on the table, no special thing. Just go get them and just put them out, some sauce, and go for it. Everybody just sits there and eats. It's hard work, but it's really good.
What's your
I
favorite
like
way to have blue crab? To cook it?
We just steam it.
Just steam it?
Just steam it. I have this brew I make, and I just steam it. Put a little vinegar in it, little teriyaki sauce. Yeah, a little
Right.
Old Bay. You didn't know that.
Got Old Bay,
a little
okay.
beer,
Yeah,
yeah.
little beer.
And then it steams up.
Welcome
Take
to-
it up a notch.
Welcome to Cooking with Dominique. Okay.
Yeah, it's our next segment. We need to make some of those.
Yeah.
It's 8:30 now. We'll be right back. This is Great Day Live on KCWI.